What's up guys, this is Chris here, and today we are going to be talking about one of my most anticipated pistols of 2022, a gun that I've known is going to be coming out for a while, but I couldn't wait to get my hands on it. This is the Sig P210 Carry. This is the little brother of the well-known Sig P210 series, which was arguably some of the finest quality service pistols ever made. With a lineage of about 60 years old or so, the P210's been around for quite a while. The P210 Carry, again, is its newest and smallest brother. This is an aluminum frame pistol with a single action only design and a single stack magazine with 8 rounds. Think of more like a German or European style 1911 with a little bit lower bore axis. That's kind of what it reminds me of. The P210 has an excellent trigger, same or very similar trigger to the Target or the bigger brother, allowing it a lot of accuracy. It's got a good trigger reach. It's got 25 lines per inch here with G10 Sig grips. That's very cool. Night sights and a 4-inch overall slide length, making it a very good and solid compact carry gun. Even though it is in a metal frame as opposed to a polymer frame, it doesn't weigh all that much. With an overall weight of 29 ounces, it's not much heavier than your standard Glock 19, CZ P07, P01, that kind of thing. With a 4.1 inch barrel, you get good ballistics. I think the only reason why people would absolutely say no to this is either going to be the capacity or the price. And I think that's because this gun is a bit of a holdover from a time where those things were less concerning. I mean, I think this gun is more accuracy, craftsmanship, and reliability more so than high capacity and low weight. It does have low weight, but the capacity of 8+1 is very lacking, unless you consider the fact that civilian altercations generally are between 2 and 5 rounds. That being said, it's always nice to have more, but it's also nice to be able to hit your target when you want, and the P210 is known as one of, if not the most accurate pistol designs ever made, certainly rivaling the CZ75 and the 1911 for that coveted top spot. Again, part of that's due to the quality of barrel, quality of manufacturing, quality of machining. A lot of that's due to the single action only, and basically the trigger itself is really, really impressive. If you pick one of these guns up, the trigger is absolutely excellent. Even on the carry designs, we're talking about maybe a 2.5 or even 3 pound single action trigger pull, which is very impressive. For all you guys out there that like manual safeties on your carry guns, this actually has a really good one as well. Very tactile, very intuitive. You can hear it, very audible click, very nice safety, very solid controls right out of the box, very slick right away as well, as you would expect with a gun that comes with a price tag of around $1,500. Before we go and shoot it though, I do want to mention my Patreon supporters. Thank you guys very much. Because of you guys, I have this gun. I bought this gun from Shields with your Patreon dollars, so I appreciate that. If you want to support the channel, all you got to do is sign up in the description. Also in that description is a link to a local shelter in Ames, Iowa. It's the YSS. Those kids could really use your help. So please go down and click that link and donate to those kids.
And finally, we would like to thank the sponsor of this video, Bombshot. Bombshot is an American-made beeswax lip balm with SPF 15 and a shotgun shell. Living through Iowa winters is brutal on my lips, and I'm always looking for the best option to keep my lips soft for the Outlaw. Other balms seem to heal for a day or two, but with Bombshot, my lips are staying consistently soft. They are also a family-owned company with heart, which you know that we love. They provide meaningful work for individuals with special needs, and a portion of their sales of the vanilla mint flavor goes to breast cancer research. We love to support good American businesses, so please check out Bombshot.
Now, let's go down to the range and shoot this guy, and I'll give you my first impressions. So we got this guy lubed up with Slip 2000. We have the 2 magazines that come with the gun. And then we also have the P210 Target magazine. I'm sure it'll work just fine, but I want to see if it works all the same. The 210 Target has an extension on it without giving you any extra capacity, because I don't know why. But that being said, regardless of how this goes, I love the 210 series so much, it's going to be hard for me not to enjoy this video. Woo! We're using Blazer Brass 115 grain in this bad boy. All right, let's go for that big one on the right there. was watching the blue jay. I get distracted easy. Well, I can hit that big one whenever I shoot at the big one, but the small ones are a little hard to shoot. Part of that because the difference between the carry and the target is we got these big, thick tritium sights on there, which are great up close, which is where handguns are used, but at distances of 75-ish yards, which is what we're at right now, you want thinner target sights. But there's a tool for every job, and the reason why thin target sights aren't on a carry gun is because they are more flimsy, and you can break them. So. Break them and all that fun stuff. So a thicker, faster sight picture is usually better for a carry gun. Ooh, I jumped the trigger a little bit. Now, one of the interesting things about the 210 is it has a good break, just like the 1911, right? So we're here, nice smooth break. Problem though is it's got a longer reset than the 1911, so it feels just like a 1911, but I end up short stroking it like that. So I got to bring it out a little bit further, and then the gun works. It's just a matter of training. All right, so now we're going to stretch it out a little bit, hopefully, and get some hits over here at 100 yards with my little compact carry gun. It's hard when the sights are bigger than the target, you know?
Yeah.
I wish I had a red dot. That's the one thing that sucks about this. I like hearing them thump into that thing. Mm-hmm. The 124s.
Well, you did get a couple hits.
We did, yeah, but not nearly enough. And I can see on the target they were going way high. I just noticed they're all up in his shoulder and the top of his head. So I think a lot of them are going over the target. Or not. Well, I suck. Well, a smart person knows when to quit, but no one's ever confused me with that. So we're gonna pop off this mag in 102 because I'm bound and determined to hear a couple pings. I know it's cold, I know I'm wearing gloves, I know I'm shooting a short gun with big sights, but marksmanship's marksmanship. Just gotta relax, calm down, line the sights, hit the target.
Okay. There you go, vindication, bitch. Okay.
Man, look how ugly it is around here. Definitely don't move to Iowa. All right, so now we're at about 50 yards. Well, about 40, 45 here, something like that, and we'll just pop off some rounds. Do one more mag. Trying to get one over my shoulder there.
Yep, baby.
It's kind of interesting is with my gloves, the grip, so the grip, there's not a lot of space for my support hand, which is one of the reasons why I like the target a little bit more. But that's why it's like, where do you put your hand?
You like it thick.
Yeah, I do. That's why I like you.
Okay. Good shooting, Tex. Okay.
All right, so that's a handgun. Might as well see what it does up close, right? It's fast. Get used to that reset. About fell over there.
It's okay. You were moving so fast again, I couldn't even focus.
I like this. There we go. You're on.
Oh. All right. Oh. Man, that was hard for me to grab. I think I did okay.
Yeah?
Not my best. Okay. Oh, that was a short mag. There's a lot of recoil.
Yeah.
Am I just a little bitch, or?
No, aluminum frame guns don't have that whole polymer flex thing, and if they're lightweight and also rigid, you get a little reverberation and you get a little extra muzzle flip, it seems like.
Yeah.
The gun itself is very light in the nose, and you want a little weight in the nose, generally.
I can feel that.
Yeah. It was a little snappy.
Yeah, snappier than I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Less comfortable than I thought, but my nails are super long right now.
Sometimes you get that with aluminum frame 1911s too, especially like 4 inches. You know, if you shoot a 4 inch, you're like, what is happening here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Not my favorite, but I'm glad it's yours.
I love it. All right, so first impressions of the 210 carry are exactly what I expected. Incredibly reliable gun, well made, well machined, looks great, very accurate. A little bit higher recoil than its steel frame, longer slide counterpart, obviously. More weight, less recoil. Less weight, more recoil, you know? It's a little snappy, but obviously relatively easy for me to control, some good technique. One thing I did notice on the gun, I did notice the slimness of the grip, that's for sure. It is very, very slim, and that's gonna be really good for carry. But for a guy with big hands like me, there was not a lot to grab, especially with gloves. Running gloves today because it is cold. I live in Iowa, and people always ask why I wear gloves. It's fucking cold. The gun itself, the low bore axis, works well. However, the gun was a little snappy. I will be honest about that. However, the trigger was excellent, the accuracy was excellent, and I did feel completely well armed having it myself. My wife didn't like it as much as I did, but I also have a longing and loving for the original that transfers to this as well. That's one thing you have to remember. I like the classics, and this for sure is a modern classic. So I like it because it's very accurate. I like it because it looks good, but is it the end-all be-all when it comes to carry? Absolutely not. Are there better guns? Yes. Are there better guns for less? Yes. However, the polymer frame 1-9, something like a Sig P210, for example, a P210 XL, Shield Plus, all those guns are going to be lighter than this, have more capacity, equal in accuracy. They're going to be red dot capable. That being said, they don't have the classic looks, design, and sexiness that this guy does. And that is a lot of what you're buying. You're buying the heritage, you're buying the looks, but you're also buying a level of performance. I mean, it's not like it sucks. It's definitely going to be reliable. It's definitely going to be accurate. I wish with this model they would have come out with a red dot mount. I am surprised that they didn't come out with a double stack, considering that even Springfield now realizes that more capacity is something people like. So they came out with a 2011 that's essentially it's a double stack 1911. They just put a grip module on it that gives you a bigger magazine. Well, I don't understand with the same company that makes the P365 how they couldn't have figured out how to make a double stack version of this. Because if you make a double stack version of this and put a red dot on it, now you've got something people in modern day time are really going to want to buy. You're not just going to get me, the old fogies that like the holdovers, you know, the classics, but you are going to get a lot of the newer people as well. What I would have done personally is something they did on the 226 recently, where they did a classic design of the 226 with the Coca-Cola grips, and then they did a modern design with the G10 grips, and then all the fun tactical stuff. I would like to see a version of this with these G10 grips with a red dot mount and a optics mounting system that has a double stack magazine. That would be a phenomenal gun. This is a good gun, that would be a phenomenal gun. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please help out your local homeless shelters, and remember to recycle. I'll check you later. Also, if you have any free time, send Sig an email saying that we need a double stack 210 right now.